Hi, everyone, and welcome to this episode of our English Learning Podcast. Our goal here is to help you sharpen your listening skills and build a stronger understanding of the English language. Today, I'd like to talk about something many of us experience at some point: airports and flying. I'll walk you through one of my personal travel stories and highlight some helpful vocabulary and expressions along the way. Whether you've flown many times or are preparing for your first trip, I hope this story gives you a better sense of what to expect and maybe even gets you excited about it. Let's jump right in. Luggage arriving at the airport. When I went to the airport to catch an international flight to visit a friend, I felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. I had everything packed: passport, plane ticket, and suitcase, and I double-checked my documents before leaving home. As soon as I arrived, I was struck by how crowded the terminal was. There were people everywhere, some saying emotional goodbyes, others hurrying to their gates, and many just waiting patiently. Airports are always filled with movement and energy. I headed straight to the check-in counter. I handed my ticket and passport to the airline staff, who smiled and asked, "Do you have any bags to check in?" I nodded and passed her my suitcase. In return, she gave me a boarding pass with all the important flight details: seat number, gate, and departure time. I made sure to store it carefully in my bag. Magnifying glass tilted left, the security checkpoint. Then came security. I had to remove my shoes and jacket and place my belongings in a tray to be scanned. My bag went through a machine and I walked through a metal detector. It beeped, which startled me for a moment, but the security officer reassured me. It was just my keys. She quickly checked my pocket and let me through. After security, I entered the departure lounge. There were plenty of stores and restaurants, so I bought a sandwich and a bottle of water. Then I found a seat and waited for my flight to be called. Airplane to flight. Soon, there was an announcement. Flight 102 to Paris is now boarding at Gate 7. That was my flight. I went to the gate, presented my boarding pass, and one of the staff members wished me a pleasant journey. I walked down the jet bridge and boarded the aircraft. Although the seats were quite compact, they were comfortable enough. I had a window seat, which was perfect. I love watching the sky and the view during takeoff. Once everyone was on board, a flight attendant asked us to fasten our seatbelts. The plane began to taxi down the runway, gaining speed rapidly, and within moments, we were in the air. Looking out the window, I saw the city shrink beneath us. It was an amazing feeling, one I'll never forget.